Okay, welcome back everyone. We have the 5th player of Munich eSports now on the server, so it shouldn't take any much longer. I hope the connection issues have been resolved. I think we might be still waiting for the coach to reconnect because Finny could not connect to the player spot as the coach was still occupying that and he had to disconnect. And he probably will reconnect any moment to spectate the match himself. If you can take the high tune, I'll cover the baseline for you. I'm really afraid that this will not go well. And I'm kind of glad that I don't have to sing Chandelier, probably by ESEA, that's what you meant. Because this would be a complete disaster. Singing anything would be a complete disaster. I think I might perform best with like Christmas songs or something, German Christmas songs. And other than that, I'm gonna have a hard time. So I hope Finui and Hammond can save me here. We're just continuing the match now, but we're still waiting. I said German's Christmas songs. Okay. I'm gonna make if we haven't started in, let's say, 5 minutes, I will sing a bit of Last Christmas. I'm fine with that. Like I will sing just a bit, and you can clip it and whatever, post it to the 19 Damage forum or something. I don't know. But only if they don't start the match for the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, you won't get any singing. And please don't text them now to just wait. I can already see it coming. Oh no. Yeah, still don't know how long it's gonna take. I'll disconnect them by my own. Yeah, just DDoS the server or something. Hopefully ESEA servers are decently protected against such attacks. You got chat on stream. Thank you. Yeah, still no information on when we can actually start. Right now everybody's connected, so I don't know what we're waiting for. The coach is connected, all the players are connected. Maybe someone went peeing or something. I don't know. I'm gonna use the time to remind you, take a drink. Stay hydrated and stuff. Also, posture check and everything. Oh, I can see the clock going down. Okay, we are starting. I don't have to sing. That's actually amazing. There we go. Now you should see my in-game view, and probably you only see the map because I fucked up. Now you should see the in-game view. Okay, we are live. Munich eSports will start on the T side as expected, as they lost the pistol round and are now trying to make their way onto middle, as it seems. I don't know if I have the auto. No, I don't have the auto director on. Now I do. Now we should actually see some actual frags and stuff. And you see Munich eSports taking the middle pretty aggressively with a bit of utility. We see Molly, we see a smoke, and they seem to be trying to split A. Niska is going to be waiting for them, taking the first out with a nice one-click, another one-click against Nino. Finui getting the return on him, and Magic actually with 2 quick kills. Oscar with the return, and now it's a 2-on-2. We have a lot of very, very nice plays right now in this round. Question is how it pans out. TLB will now be proceeding in the retake. eSports trying to hide themselves on the sidewalk and ramp. Flash coming in to re-peek and actually find out that nobody is defusing. Finui with the next peek. Actually, he gets taken out by Osku. Now they're trying to fake the defuse again, but Weinze is actually on the sidewalk, and this gives him a better opportunity to actually win this round. He's now just have to kill the defuser. Actually takes both kills. Saves the round for Munich eSports after quite some nice successions of kills. We have 2 kills, I think it was by Niska in the middle. Very, very nice. And then, no, it was actually on A side. And then later on, Magic and Weinze doing the rest for Munich eSports, which take the first round in this matchup. Winning the pistol round always obviously a good advantage which you can take early on. We see TLB actually with a force buy. The decent amount of only Kevlar. 2 people only having Kevlar, no helmet. Niska probably already saving for the AWP. I would guess that way. He saves 1000 in his bank and his team doesn't. Munich eSports again setting up for an A take, but this time not so much over middle, but just over the ramp. Big smoke to advance and a bit of utility. They should watch out for Niska, which already did some damage with his Deagle. And they're trying to creep up the ramp right now with a bit of more utility. Still no kills. 50 seconds on the clock. The question is, will they spot more higher? They didn't, and Finui goes down. That's Munich eSports only being reduced to 4 people, and they're still not on the bomb side. 30 seconds, about 30 seconds still remaining. This nade did a lot of damage, actually. But still, no kills. Magic now trying to face them, but Murhaya with the next Eagle kill. Weinzo actually finding 2 now on the sidewalk, and Nino watching out for the smoke push. Munich eSports should win this round, although it is way more costly than they probably did expect it. I mean, TLB did force up, so it wasn't the easiest round of their life, but they probably wanted to be a bit more safe in this round. Osko making his MP9 very well worth it. Now taking 2 kills on the sidewalk, and it's only Nino which has to hide behind the sandbags, and he actually gets last legs kill against Osko. Osko getting in the next one, but he doesn't have a kit, and so there is no time for him to defuse the bomb. I'm not sure if he'll actually survive. He might actually consider dropping down now, which is possible. No, he does survive in that corner. I wasn't sure how much damage he would take. It's only about 15 or something. 2-0 for Munich eSports International. They haven't had many official matches yet. I think like 2 in ESEA and 1 in SCL. I'm not sure if there were any other official matches, but I wouldn't know of any. If you could let me know in chat, that would be great. Again, setting up for that A take. 2 people staying a bit behind, and actually TLB have quite some presence in front of B, so they actually have a lot of knowledge on how many people will be there. And take a bit of map control, and that way also obviously exclude the B take, like an immediate B take as anyways. Which is a decent amount of information they can gather and play off. eSports still waiting until they will start their take. TLB forcing up all the weapons they can provide. They did have quite a decent amount of money because they saved the... I don't know what... Probably a Galil? Yeah, the Galil to LXQ. Brother of CB or something, I don't know. Same country anyways. And now they're trying to set up for an A take, which will actually be very, very difficult, probably. Muraya, he's flashed off, but he's now pushing through the smoke. Osko finding the first kill, and they are only fighting 1 kill on the side right now. Weinzo with another one. Finue with one as well. They're trying to plant the bomb right now. Asku trying to make it work with the Max 7, but he can't. Now he's getting the kill, and it's only Muraya that has to pick Nino to take the round. The first round for TLB in this matchup. Probably Munich eSports a bit too defensive and as well a bit too predictable in that round. They didn't set up in front of B. Like, they had 2 players watching it, but they didn't really set up to take it or at least show any presence. Giving TLB a lot of information and then just waiting in front of ramp. TLB was already at A with 3 people as the side take started. Wait, is this the first map? Yes, this is the first map. We had a bit of like a longer technical pause at the beginning, and it will be the only map because it's BO1. So if it would be the second map, I would be kind of confused and surprised. Munich eSports now forced into the eco. Or like a force. No, it's actually a force buy. I thought it was an eco round they had to do now, but they decided to force up. 3 Deagles and 2 Tech 9s in play. He'll be with the first orb of the game. Niska is gonna make the no-scope work against Chansky. Fino with the first kill with his Deagle. Trying to open up the B side. Now they're pushing them from both sides, the middle and the B side. And execute, getting the first kill. Bombs drops still on B, so they should be able to recover that. Question is if they were actually given a plant, because probably TLB would try to collapse if they try to plant the bomb. Magic now in the possession of the bomb. Has the ability to plant it, but Murhaya knows how to molly the default spot, delaying Munich eSports a bit further. And the question is if they might actually consider going for A. Now they're planting the bomb at B side. And they will be granted the plant, but now they have to defend against 3. CT is trying to push on the side. Murhaya has provided a great job for TLB, especially in those retakes. Getting the first kill as well. Nino now in the clutch versus 2 people with his orb in hand. Getting the first one, actually. Now the one-on-one against Alexiq. He has hurt the stats. He's trying the no-scope. Not working for him, and Alexiq actually takes the round, takes the orb with him, and equalizing the score for a 2-on-2. Yeah, the 35-minute delay. Usually ESEA matches start at like 10 minutes after the official time, and then we had the about 20-minute delay because Finui wasn't able to connect due to anti-cheat problems. And yeah, fairly long technical pause, which we had to wait out for, but now we're live and we're already seeing what I kind of predicted, which might be a very, very close match. Munich eSports in this round. Now, this is the eco that I was talking about previously. Alexiq taking the first kill through the smoke against Nino. We don't see anything because the auto director was disabled. I'm sorry. Munich eSports, nevertheless, still committed for that A side execute. They don't have any utility to play with. And Niska taking the next one. No problems for TLB this round. Only an eco, and Finu is the only person remaining from the Munich eSports roster. Actually getting shot in the back from Niska, who takes another pistol and provides the first advantage for TLB, score-wise at least. 3-2. Munich eSports now back again with another buy round. 5 AKs or what they have in stock. They did have to reduce their utility just a bit, which might affect their ability to go into the site, or at least it will affect their ability to take and execute on the other bomb site. And TLB, if they watched out for the utility closely, they might be able to figure out that Munich eSports isn't as stacked as they might be. Very, very slow game so far, except of the last round. They are playing the waiting game, making TLB guess what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen, obviously. Sorry for the English mistakes, you might have to bear with me. Probably gonna do a few more of those and repeat myself as well. Yeah, Munich eSports still playing a very, very slow game. 45 seconds on the clock. Still haven't really tried to commit to any bomb site. They seem to be going B now, which with actually maybe, I'm not sure, another person trying to... Those are not in mid. They are also trying to push B. Chansky now with the first frag. Probably spotted the second guy and behind side. Trying to push him now. It's Niska with his orb. Trying to get the first kill. Succeeding as well. Weinzeno trying to hold the close angle. Niska missing a few shots. Now the next shot actually hits against Finui, who is trying to get away. The retake is already proceeding very, very much so. TLB with 4 people trying to push onto the side. Making a few bit of damage through the smoke as well. Muhaya actually closing it out for TLB with another kill, and Asko finishing off Nino, which provides the 4th round for TLB without any problems through the retake. And I have to say, Munich eSports, okay, they didn't really have the utility anymore to defend against the retake, but they shouldn't be able, or shouldn't give up the site so quickly after planting. At least in my opinion. Not sure about Finue's move trying to get back to stairs as well. Because he could expect the orb to be holding that angle. Yeah. Asku or Forsku. I'm not sure how to pronounce those names. Having a hard time as a caster already. Murhaya and Forsku, Asku, Osku and Asku. I'm not sure. Munich eSports trying to take the B side from middle, which is proving quite difficult since TLB have reverted their site holding abilities to the stairs. Now actually Weinze, no magic, with a bit of struggles to find the kills, and TLB taking the 5th round now, putting Munich eSports in quite some disadvantage, 3 rounds behind now after winning the pistol round. Osku, early drop towards the B stairs, and Niska with a nice peek against Nino, the orb of Munich eSports International, taken out in the first few seconds of the round. Osku with another peek on the B stairs, trading his teammate right there. Munich eSports being decimated, down to 3 people already, with about 1 minute 30 on the clock still. Isn't looking too well for the international roster. They're now trying to clear out that A ramp, but Niska is still holding there with his orb. Magic, the first one to peek him now. Yeah, Niska won't miss that shot. Munich eSports right now making it a bit too easy for my taste. Alexiq getting another kill, although he was full flashed. Now Chansky actually with another kill, but he doesn't expect Muhaya to be in the same position as his teammate. And he'll be actually proceeding forward. 6 rounds in a row now. Let's look into the stats for a second. Yeah, everybody has arrived on the server. Chansky and Magic only with 2 kills though. So there's definitely some room for improvement right there. And Niska, as I already pointed out, having a good game so far. Munich eSports now trying to change the pace a bit. Pushing up ramp very, very fast. Nino saving quite a bit of money by not going for Kevlar, but now they've actually been stopped, and I think they probably heard some rotation from middle and B, which made them reconsider if they should take this side. Also stopped by utility, obviously, and they're now waiting for maybe a push from behind, maybe a push on ramp as well. Trying to make a TLB guess on where they're actually standing. TLB doesn't seem to be affected by that at all. Staying their positions, keeping their positions, which is the best call in this round, as Munich eSports doesn't really have any weapons or something. Now trying to flash themselves forward, but Muhaya is there, getting 2 kills. Niska actually joining him with another one. Isn't able to go on to the second. Weinze, the return with the deagle, but that's the last kill he's gonna get as Niska finishes him off. 7-2 for TLB, which are showing a very, very strong performance so far. At this point, I would probably recommend going for a quick tactical pause. At least that's what I would consider at this point. Niska actually being shot quite low, only 1 HP remaining for him, and nobody actually tries to bang him through the wood. Muhaya, on the other hand, getting another frag, and that's Munich eSports down to 3 people again. Bit lucky for Niska to survive that one with 1 HP, but I'm actually surprised that no one of Munich eSports tried to bang him through the wall there. Wouldn't have taken much. We're back to the slow play. Munich eSports slowly making their way up the A ramp. He'll be giving them no options to get any early intros to that round. Oh yeah, now obviously hearing the smoke, seeing the smoke, knowing that it's planted now. Bomb will be planted nevertheless. The molly plays its placement. Chansky goes down nevertheless. I was surprised that he didn't expect the player to be on boost, close to boost. Nino with the first frag. Now important for him to hold down onto that side with the off, but he doesn't get the frag. Weinzer with another one, but he's getting finished off by Murhaya as well. 4 kills for him this round, probably him. Can't be sure about that, but that's the probability. I'm gonna guess that the Finnish team is all male. Welcome, Germo, to the stream. Maybe a Finnish viewer, I'm not sure. Would be really, really nice to see some of you in chat as well. But since you're cheering for Osku, I'm gonna imagine that. LXQ getting kind of caught on the ramp there with a very aggressive push. Didn't have any support from his teammate apart from utility, and that didn't work in his favor this time. Actually getting flashed off by Munich eSports as well. Magic trying to work his magic right now on the A side. Getting another kill towards Niska. 2 for him this round, and now this is a round where it's finally looking better for Munich eSports, who have been struggling since the 3rd round, losing all the rounds in a row until then. Nino with another one, trying to take the backstep, like the slight backstep with Moharia out as well, and now it's only 2 Finnish people remaining against the international squad of Munich eSports. They might not be able to predict the position of Asku. No, actually they're holding it as well, but that's the bomb drop, so that's actually some time which they're buying right here. Bomb still dropped. They know where the last position of Osku is, so it won't be too long until they will plant the bomb. Osku's still trying to hold that angle close to the smoke, but I think they have already realized that there's a gap there. Osku now trying to fire through the smoke. Actually a small gap still remaining, and that's probably it. Might actually... Oof, Jansky only 12 HP remaining. Oscar really trying to get this round in his favor, but Weinzer taking him out. Will secure Munich eSports the 3rd round after quite some time. Very cool that we have also some Finnish viewers in the chat, or at least one. Always welcome here. I'm trying to make the cast as neutral as possible. Not sure how well I will succeed on that, but I can try my best. Asker with a quick peek on the orb towards A ramp, taking out Bainzu. No problem there. Not sure if this was maybe a bit too easy. Niska now with the double op setup of the Finns. Also successful in middle. Munich eSports has been taking it very, very slow towards the mid round usually. Usually taking quite some time to clear all the angles. Nino actually with a super nice flick to Asku. It wasn't really a flick, but he did definitely have the disadvantage there. Asku actually missing his shot and now trying to pull it back. 3 versus 4. The TLB, they have rotated many people already towards this A side. I'm not sure. Looks like TLB are having a backstep onto that A, onto those A players. So if it takes any longer, they might have some problem from behind. You know, now actually trying to open it up, but we're still watching Osku, who is having the backstep. Now actually should be able to hear the people on sidewalk, but he's kind of coming too late. Magic not expecting the push from behind at all. His teammate baiting time for him. Now he can stop the plant. 18 seconds remaining, and that's probably the end. Yeah, ESEA taking the other frag. 9-3, and TLB are having a very, very good time on their CT side. They don't seem to be struggling much. And I have to say, Munich eSports, I'm not sure if they should maybe reconsider, like, changing the pace a bit. They didn't really try to push on B side at all until now. They usually have a lot of presence towards ramp, not a lot of presence towards mid. Not sure if they only want to push ramp. Now they actually take the first fight there. Taking the first kill as well. eSports seems to be favoring that A side by quite a lot. Now it's that very, very slow play again. Not much happening until now. ESEA with some utility from behind side. And a good nade against Murhaya. So that would probably not matter as much on the CT side as it does on the, like... Yeah, if the CT player does get damaged, doesn't make that much of a difference, because the AK will make a one-hit headshot anyways. Very, very important gun run right here. You're saying it in chat. ESEA securing the first kill for the Finnish guys. Now it's back to a 4-on-4. And I have to say, Munich eSports are playing super predictable right now. That's what I would guess, because they're waiting very, very long every round and then executing late onto A after they've already tried to clear out some angles on A. Reinze with 2 quick consecutive kills. Now enabling Munich eSports to plant the bomb on A side as well. And we've only seen the plant on B once, I think. Weinzer now full flashed. No, it wasn't Weinzer. Chansky actually full flashed. Weinzer not ready there for the support, but getting the trade kill nonetheless. And Niska is the only one remaining, trying to retake this B side, A side now all alone. Getting the tag against Nino for 3 HP, but now he's shot down to 15 as well, and he probably will try to save his weapon. Actually, not yet. He will, okay. TLB don't have that much money in the bank right now. They will definitely have enough to buy up again, because Osku has a lot of money in the bank. ESEA still on 1,600. Niska being able to drop at least 1 weapon next round. Maybe even an MP9 as well. So they will probably try to force up again. But for considering the score is that the score is actually very, very one-sided right now for the 9-4. The money situation isn't looking too good for TLB. Yeah, and that is the force that I expected as well. And we have a quick pause. I'm not sure if it's a technical or a tactical pause. I'm probably guessing a technical, but I'm not too sure how the ESEA format works in that case. Let's see. Is there anything in chat? No. Okay, so I don't really have any information, but the freeze time has been cancelled, so we will continue anyways. Buren, you can probably help me there if there's any displaying difference, like the HUD difference between technical and tactical pauses in ESEA. Let's go Munich. Thank you for the cheers. Maybe have some Munich eSports emotes in chat as well. Help those guys out. They're currently quite a bit behind, securing the last round. And now this round is very, very important. TLB are on a complete force buy. Asku only on the UMP, and they're taking the first frag. Nino actually quite close to shooting his teammate in the head right there. Osgood, however, getting the return right now. 4 versus 4, also a lot of damage towards both sides. Actually the same amount of damage. Jansky not really watching the boost. I'm not sure what was going on there. Securing the first kill nonetheless. And Niska getting Jansky again. Now Munich eSports in a 3 versus 3, reconsidering if they should push this middle or B side. Still standing before it, but I think they might... Oh, they're still sneaking towards B. Execute. Trying to get some information towards AS. TLB left A completely open. This also, and they're actually spread out quite far. They have one player in middle, one player on B, which only has 19 HP, so it's probably the better side to take right now. But that's only the information that we have. Nino trying to push now the molly. Its own molly. He doesn't expect the second player right there. Actually getting a team assist. Anyway, only 8 HP remaining, but he's getting the plant down. Weinze on 19 HP. So they're both very, very low HP. Alexecute trying to engage the duels now as he's the only player with a lot of HP left. Alexecute actually also taking the first kill. And now it's only Weinze left, and Osko will be the one to take that. 10-4 after Munich eSports actually didn't have a bad start to the round. Very, very how do you say that? One-sided scoreline, I don't know. I'm looking for words right now. As you can probably hear, English is definitely not my first language. Chensky trying to open something up in middle. Being now supported by the utility of Weinze. No, that's actually towards B. Sorry. Kind of got confused there. Askud trying to take a lot of kills in middle. Actually securing 2 as well. Nino with a return. Now having 2 on the scoreboard for this round. But Moharia and Osko, they are taking it back, and now it's only Nino remaining, getting picked off by Niska with an easy off shot. And that's the halftime for TLB. Going into the second half with an 11-4 scoreline, and that's a very, very hard to take back now from Munich eSports. I'm not sure if they maybe didn't have the concentration necessary to start the match in the beginning. And Spinway had took quite some time to connect to the server, and that also poses some stress on your team. But they did take the pistol round in the follow-up round, so I don't think you can blame it on that. If I try to find any reasoning behind why Munich eSports is so far behind right now, I would guess probably the mid-round calling, probably waiting, being a bit predictable because they didn't really have any map presence. They didn't really try to take middle that often. They did sometimes, but not that often. Usually just playing on the A ramp, and that got a bit predictable in the long run. TLB usually with already 2 to 3 players on the A side. And that's already making it way, way, way more easy to defend against the oncoming T's. Kind of having quite a break in the middle of this match. Munich eSports seem to be having the need for quite some discussions. Magic, Finway, and Nino not being ready so far. You're doing great, Mr. Castorino. I'm very glad you say that. I'm giving it my best. Usually only cast in German, where you can see me on quite a few channels. Munich eSports, but as well the Uniliga. Sometimes something other as well. This weekend I was casting the ESL Challenger, as I said before, so I'm usually... Magic? What was that? Okay. You've got the kill in the end. Oh, and this command is in German. Maybe I should change that. Give me a second. Let me change that real quick. Okay, should be updated right now. Yeah, the standing in the current ESEA season is 1-1. So Munich eSports Yeah, they lost their first game, won the second one now. But it seems to be going downhill today at least. You can check out my Instagram or my Twitter if you want to. Leave a follow if you like. Would really appreciate that. And the question is, is still not being ready. Can't blame it on the anti-cheat problems right now. Okay, we seem to be live in the second half of this game. Munich eSports is having quite a difficult task pulling that one back. Maybe reminds me a bit of Fnatic against Big right now. Although, I'm not sure. Does Finland count as a Scandinavian country? Maybe someone in chat can clear that up for me. Munich eSports playing a stack on the A side, and that is the exactly right call after TLB is trying to push that A side as a whole, and now it's looking very, very good after a quick succession of frags by Nino and Finui. Taking that first pistol round of the second half as well as the first pistol round of the first half. This is not looking too bad, and some casters already say usually, some coaches as well. I think Zonic says that, that 11-4 is a very, very scary round standing for the halftime. Because if they win the pistol round and then the follow-up round and the next rifle round, we have a close match already. Tansky getting the next kill on that B side. Very, very aggressive take from AlexiQ, and he's getting punished for that. That scoreboard looks funny. Not quite sure what you mean by that. The scoreboard. Yeah, that scoreboard is kind of funny indeed. Nino with 21 kills, being the top fragger on the server. Finui, Chansky, and Magic not really fighting into the match as well. Winzo is doing okay. Kind of on average, I would say, but definitely Finui, Chansky, and Magic have to step up their game. The only person on TLB with one-digit frags is Asku, Forsku. Guys from Netherlands, hard carry. Seems like it. Not much happening in this round so far, after TLB lost a few people. They're now trying to take the B side. Getting confused on my size right here. Not sure what's going on there. Taking the next frag, spotting the next player as well. I know it's probably not going to take too long until they will close out this round. Niska trying to pay off this Deagle. Getting another kill as well. And Asko actually getting a kill on Chansky as he didn't buy any head armor. Oscar with the opportunity now to upgrade to the Deagle. And he does have a chance right here. Finui trying to bait out for his teammate who's coming from behind. Getting the kill in the end as well. Munich eSports securing the 6th round on the scoreboard. How much are we paying for Hammond? Not sure if we're sharing that here. Yeah, this round got way too close for Munich eSports. They did secure it in the end though. And they're obviously equipped for another buy in this round, but they actually are only equipped with 3 MP9s, which isn't the best. And probably a bit less than they hoped for. TLB on the other hand, they have 4 rifles and an AWP. I'm showing some presence towards those B stairs. Trying to get some information on where TLB is currently headed. Oh, Magic with a nice one-way smoke. Doesn't secure the kill though. AlexiQ has survived that with 4 HP. And now TLB trying to put their forces together. Taking that A ramp. With quite a decent amount of people. They do have a Molotov for the sandbags left. Wonder if they're gonna use it for that. Yes, it looks like it. Finui now getting mollied out. And he's actually peeking very, very late, and they didn't expect it. They didn't expect it that late. Finuit getting 2 kills from that position. That should never happen for TLB. That's still a 3 versus 3 though. So it's not all bad, and Munich eSports doesn't really have the utility to hold them back any longer. The molly now failed as well. Nino getting another kill onto AlexiQ. Now it's a 2 versus 2 setup. Weinzo only on the MP9. They don't have any utility. They have the kill on Nino. Oscar with an off position. Nino getting another kill. He's having the time of his life right now. Securing that round for Munich eSports as well with 3 kills. Actually, this guy is absolutely insane right now. 25 kills on the scoreboard right now. 7-11 score. That is a lot of kills that he has secured already after... let me calculate that. 18 rounds, 25 kills. That is insane. Trying to carry his team through. Finue has had quite a decent amount of pistol frags right now, and 8 frags as well. You know, trying to get the first kill in the round, not succeeding, and getting pushed back by the damage. Amount of nade damage on the side of TLB. This guy and Asku, who's securing the first kill. Nino's now trying to reposition himself after he's been spotted on the A side. Thank you, Dr. Fleischmann, for the tier 2 sub actually. Nice one. Thank you very much. And obviously welcome back to the stream. And Munich eSports still hold on to that A side. Magic maybe a bit too offensive in that position, trying to watch the smoke, but getting caught out by Mohaya, who's just sneaking behind it. And that I was just like a tiny amount of... I'm not sure if Magic knew that he... Ooh! Weinzo actually getting a kill through the smoke, and he kills the planter as well, as AlexiQ is not hiding behind the box correctly. That's actually very, very dangerous now for TLB. 20 seconds on the clock remaining. Munich eSports being prepared for that retake already. 3 versus 3 situation after they've been at the disadvantage quite a bit. Oscar trying to hide on site right now. That angle will probably be checked, but he does get the kill. Finue with a kill from Munich eSports as well. And Nino another one. That's Oscar remaining in the 1 versus 1 against Finue, and Finue can't close it down. TLB proceeding 12 rounds now. Trying to close this map very, very fast. Munich eSports is trying to push back, but they're having a hard time. Kind of struggling right now, as they were on the CT side. Can't really see the rounds. That's what I find really sad about the ESEA server. Can't really see the procedure of the rounds. Niska getting an early frag onto Chansky, who's trying to peek the B stairs. Not being successful anyways. What can Munich eSports still offer in this matchup? In this round, they don't have much offensive weapons at their disposal. Only Deagles, and those are getting ripped away very, very quickly. Only Nino remaining. He does have 25 kills, or maybe even more right now. 26 actually, but he's probably gonna be a bit too much having the 1-on-5 clutch right now. Not getting the first one anyways. And that's the 13th round for TLB. It's looking as they are gonna close this map down very, very quickly, and that obviously is, as it is a BO1 best of 1, that will also be the match. Not looking too good for Munich eSports. Full economy round in this round. Didn't buy anything. Well, getting a bit of tired as well. Sorry for that. Yeah. It's not looking good round-wise. It's not looking good utility and weapon-wise this round, and it's not looking good money-wise for Munich eSports. They actually get a second kill, or a first kill onto Asku. Securing a Galil right there, but it's only a Galil. So not the best weapon. Actually, Magic getting another kill. I'm not quite sure how they achieved that. Actually getting the advantage now, being able to... I thought molly off the side, but that molly definitely didn't go where it was planned. Oscar now with the opportunity to plant the bomb. And he'll be probably trying to gain back some concentration. Oscar with the next frag and Murhaya with another one. And now it's looking like they're gonna close down the round. Munich eSports with quite a decent round to start. Not being able to pull through in the end. And now within the next fire round, which might be the last one if they don't win this one. Quite a bit of pressure on the very international squad of Munich eSports. Mines are getting the return onto LXQ after he's finished off Chansky already. Four versus 4. And we're talking about 4. Feinzo is on 4 HP as well. And Niska is probably gonna take the kill in middle. Being at a slightly off angle, and Feinzo didn't expect it. And now this doesn't relieve any pressure from Munich eSports. Niska taking the next kill. Nice kill into middle with a flick shot onto Finui. And Magic, yeah, he's scoring the headshot against Asku right there. Problem is, he's getting pushed from 2 sides. No chances for him. TLB, 15 rounds now, and they do have a very, very good chance of closing out the match with a 16-7 scoreline. Munich eSports, they only have 1 FAMAS, 1 MP9 as primary weapons, actually a second MP9. But apart from that, only 2 Deagles. They do have quite a decent amount of utility to delay TLB right here. Question is if that will actually work. Execute on a very, very fast push. Because we're getting actually kind of spoiled by the auto moderator. Nino actually is securing the first frag of the round. The Magic. Not sure if it was the first frag. Finui with another one. But still, it's 3 people from TLB remaining. And I imagine it won't be too easy for them to hold on to that. Finui is now trying to get another kill. Niska with the return, however. TLB trying to push onto the side in this 3 versus 3 situation. Not sure if they will expect the second player, or Nino here in sidewalk. I'm not sure if he spotted right there. He's actually taking out the bomb, which is not the best situation for TLB right now, as the bomb dropped quite in a weird position. Nino only looking in the wrong direction in the wrong situation. Now it's Niska and Asku planting the bomb right now on site. And it will be a very, very difficult retake for Munich eSports. They have 1 flash, they have 1 smoke. Niska scoring another kill with his orb and actually getting the last kill of the match as well with his deagle. That's the 16-7 scoreline we're gonna conclude on. And I have to give props to the Finns. Very, very strong match by them. And I will have to take a bit of time to update the scores in the overlay. Munich eSports didn't really stand a chance. I think we can say that. Got it into quite a big disadvantage very, very, very early. After losing, I think, 8 rounds in a row on the first half, then trying to pull it back by winning the second pistol round as well, but it didn't really conclude. And that also shows that if you just count the rounds, 7 rounds for Munich eSports in total in the end. If you subtract the pistol rounds and the follow-up rounds from that, that's only 3 rounds that they actually, or 3 rounds at most, if you actually deduct the third round of the half as well. That's only one round which they actually managed to pull through during the regular gun rounds. And that's why I think there's definitely a lot room for improvement here. As I said, props to the Finns who pulled through very, very well, in my opinion. Yeah. I'm not sure if... Yeah, sick game for Nino nonetheless, definitely. He had the game of his life. I'm not sure what he was able to achieve at the total amount of frags. I'm not sure if I might be able to see that on the ESEA scoreboard online. Yes, I can watch that out. I looked that up. 27 kills in the end. That's just amazing. Good for him, definitely, but that also shows that Munich eSports, they definitely weren't on an equal playing field on that map. 29, not updated. Okay, thanks for that. Then it's actually 29 kills. That's more than 7 times the amount of kills of Chansky. And that definitely also shows some of the problems that Munich eSports was having. I think they had a very, very problematic T side to begin with. But I already talked about that quite a decent amount of time. Yeah, and then not being consistent all over the team, unlike ELB, which were very consistent apart from Osko and Niska, who pulled off 26 and 23 kills as well. For each of them, probably a bit more as the scoreboard isn't updated yet. I will probably not do any interviews. I will just update the overlays real quick. Just pardon me, this will take just a second. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Yeah, and they weren't able to hold on to the sides on the CT side as well. Getting picked off early a few rounds. Probably not really necessary. Maybe playing a bit risky positions as well. I remember Magic, I think, in one situation where he just tried to watch the smoke and just got pushed behind from the smoke, and that's just not a position that you want to be caught off in. Yeah, not trying to talk anything like to talk them down anymore. We'll probably end the stream in a few seconds. Anyways, thank you very much for joining the stream today. If you were in chat, thank you for that as well. I managed to update the score as well, so good for me. Yeah, thank you very much for joining me. You can join me tomorrow if you want to as well. I might actually have a co-caster. That's not clear yet, but yeah, we'll figure it out, and I'll be there tomorrow. Nevertheless, maybe with a second guy, maybe not. And the matchup tomorrow will be, let me look that up real quick. I can't find it right now. Against Temperate. Let's look into their standings real quick. They have been on a 1-2 as well. So actually both teams only scoring 1 win and 2 losses right now. So we might actually have a close match right there after Munich eSports. I thought they would have a close match against the Finnish boys today against TLB. But that wasn't the case, honestly. 16-7 is quite the astonishing scoreline, and especially considering that Munich eSports, I would say, is pretty like a decent roster that they have there. Obviously, they haven't been playing together for too long, but taking those guys down wasn't an easy task, or isn't an easy task for anyone. So GG. Congratulations to TLB, and I hope you'll join me on the next stream tomorrow, or if not, then on the next stream in a couple of days. Until then, have a nice evening, and see you soon.